What am I see, that's wrong. Shouldn't have hit map, should have just hit restart level. Oh, and have to do that when we start the timer. That's a mistake I make frustratingly often, but at least it's right at the very fucking beginning of the run. Easily corrected. That was right on the money with the menuing.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
Good bunny hops there. Bunny hops is definitely the movement meta when you're going upstairs. When you're going downward in elevation, it doesn't matter. You really just want to walk off, actually. You don't want to jump at all. Such as there. Are you kidding me? Not again! I was so looking forward to that as a time save. But, lel, guess not. That pisses me off.
Did you know, Hugh, that purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum? It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple. A colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are. I'm sorry, but existing in this strange state of impermanence does funny things to you, Hugh. It makes you question what is real.
Damn it, I'm used to this segment being a huge time save, and it isn't anymore.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned mentor, and I can't help but feel he somehow had a hand in it. Our fires burnt brightest when we worked together. It felt like we could achieve anything. We discovered more about colour than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted, we laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels. The work became more important than us, and we knew it.
Hey, Wolvie. So good to see ya. Hey, what are you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good. Got a PB earlier in First Light. Got a really shitty PB in this a few minutes ago. It's really shitty just because of how it ended. It was pretty good up until the end. So we're going for another one. Got lots of awesome new folks hanging around the stream. Can't ask for more. No swag skeletons. But yeah, I really am coming to love this run more and more the more I do it. And that's kind of rare, that you would love a speed run more the more you do it. that is becoming the case for me with this game. Yeah, where it really gets tricky, Katsumo, is that sometimes you have to switch to this particular color, you know, say red, and sometimes you have to switch to
It's
any
funny,
color
I
but
don't remember much after that
say
day on
red.
Mars.
And sometimes your brain doesn't remember the difference between the two. All you can think of is, oh, red, so I'll switch to red, and then you fall on the
His
spikes
cheeks would flush with a
and get
pinkness.
mad.
He'd notice and change the subject, embarrassed. This work we were doing together, it didn't feel much like work anymore.
Come on. Hello, oopsie daisy. There we go. That's pretty much how we like to see this room done. I could have pushed the orange pillar a little bit further to the left, but that's about the only mistake. That's a pretty minor one. So I feel like when I do a commentary run for this game, I should highlight the rooms that have ninja solutions, and this one is one of them. It may not look like it from the way I'm doing it, but there's a light blue block off in the corner there that you're supposed to use that I never actually use, because it's not necessary. This is always a little nervy because you end up just having to eyeball it. But that's fine. I kind of recall this room taking a month and a half in the last run. And I feel weird calling something my PB when it just happened a few minutes ago. Scary jump? What's a scary jump? I didn't recall there really being anything scary there. Oh, close to the spikes. Yeah. I don't think I've ever hit the spikes there. You know, certainly not in a speedrun. Maybe in a casual playthrough. Nice. Yeah, I do often tell people that there's a touch of limbo in this game, because when the boy dies, he dies rather horrifically. You know, getting crushed to death by boulders or getting skewered by spikes. It's quite the perilous journey his wayward mommy has made him go on.
Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching.
The spider scarred you for life.
My
Oh
research
no.
was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you spent most of your childhood.
Pretty smooth. No, what am I doing? Oh, that could have been bad. Come on. That was kind of bad. No. Like colors, how do they work? Oh, come on, don't be like that. Ooh. This is gonna lose some time. Quite a bit of time, actually. Damn. What did I do in the previous run that was so good in that segment? Oh, there were a few memes there. It wasn't... Definitely wasn't a picture-perfect segment execution-wise. It's fine, it's fine.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support my research. Aside from their wonders, one thing stood out above all else. Blue. Or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without a word to describe it, how could they be sure they could see it at all?
What? Okay, that was really weird. Oh, and I died in the Indiana Jones room in my PB that find it awkward to refer to as a PB. So if we get there, that'll be a very likely time save. Come on. Here we go. Time save for not dying in this room. Nice. Is this gonna be gold? Yes, it is. I like that we're ahead and we haven't even reached the part where I made just stupid mistake after stupid mistake and lost almost 2 minutes.
My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization.
Yeah, the key
They
was a
built
bad one.
great
Hey,
machines,
Faxelton.
pioneering electricity many years before we discovered it. Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain.
Yeah, if I can get the
They knew
55,
pain and observed it.
I think I would be
Experienced
mentally
it.
clear to start working on Soul Suspect again like I
Explained
really,
that
really
sensation of pain,
want/need to.
like me explaining colour,
Because I got the sub 80 for First Light,
in black and white.
and if I get the 55 for this
I
game,
wondered, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences.
that's the time I want, you know, short term. Long term, I think I can go for Reki in this game. Reki is 5250, by the way. At least be Reki caliber, anyway. How about that one? Oh shit. I didn't jump high enough. That sucks. There we go. So that stings a little, getting this second try. But at least we got it. And there's definitely a variety of puzzle difficulty throughout, which is pretty cool. Come on. Don't be like this. God damn it. That's okay, Faxelton. Lurking is always allowed and appreciated. Oh, wrong color to swap to there. Yeah, second try on the first big laser puzzle room. Oh, it's gonna cost us bigger than I thought. Damn it. Yeah, that's like all the time. Fuck. I didn't think it would cost quite that much. If I had known it would cost that much, I might have actually reset. It's possible to get up to that door before the fisherman dude is completely out of frame. If you do, you soft-lock the game. So that's why I take my dear sweet time there. Well, I mean, coming up on the university, you know, mountainside is where we are now. This run is almost exactly the same pace as the last one, and the last one was definitely on 55 pace, so... we're doing okay. Yeah, it's a fisherman. And we had second try Rolling Rock, so... maybe that'll be a time save in this run, hopefully.
If a tree stands in the woods, and nobody's there to see it, does that tree exist? Does it have colour and form? Does it matter? This journey has been difficult.
No!
And whilst I have
Game eating my jump inputs. Like I always say, game, if you're hungry, have a sandwich, not an input. It'll fill you up more.
If truth does exist in our minds, then I feel there may be one that I have neglected. All this time, you've been alone, and now uprooted, on a journey for my cause. For what? So that I could see the world a little clearer?
Yeah, that feels good.
Faxelton, no way! Thank you so much for that tier 2 sub! That is unbelievable! Thank you so much! Give us that kitty love emote. That is one of the Carson Druitt emotes. The fleet emote is also from Carson Druitt. Excellent artist here on Twitch. Now somebody else but me can use that emote. That's quite exciting. Yeah, I guess they don't come through instantaneously, but... Oh boy, that could have been bad. Yeah, there's the kitty, love. That's amazing. Thank you so much for... Especially since you barely know me. But you decided I was worth 10 of your dollars. Or I guess it's 5 of your dollars right now since they got the September thing going on. But that's still amazing. Thank you so, so, so much. Isn't that just a cute little kitty emote? I love it so much. Carson did such a great job on the emotes. Yeah, he did the $5 emote and the $10 emote, the $25 emote, which I basically see as the personal use slot, especially for affiliates. I made that one. I was watching a rando play Second Son earlier, and I kept wanting him to get to the fight against Fetch so I could drop that emote in his chat, but he stopped right before fighting her, so I couldn't. A lot of randos are playing Second Son right now because it's free on PS Plus. Yeah, I appreciate that so much, Faxelton. Thank you. Yeah. I was even telling the guy about the speedruns a little bit. He had no idea. He had like played the PS3 Infamous games back when they came out. Was like all he had done. What am I doing? Why did I stop you here? I'm being a little scatterbrained. I need to pay a little bit better attention than I am. Yeah, he had no idea what First Light was all about, so it would have been neat to drop that emote on him, but oh well. Well, certain communities are full of shitty people, and certain communities are not. Like, I would certainly say our Infamous community is full of awesome people. And I would certainly love to see more people added to it. There isn't really a community for this game. There's a handful of active runners. There's myself, Modicius, Samurai Blue. Samurai Blue actually runs the game on console. Never even knew First Light was a thing? Oh my gosh. See, that's one of the reasons that even though Second Son is like the worst game in the world for speedrunning, that I think there are more active runners of that game. One of the reasons why is because more people are aware it exists. Whoa, what are you doing, child? Oh yeah, pink is actually the color I want here, not light blue. It was not a PS Plus game on release. It was a PS Plus game 4 or 5 months after it came out. Maybe 2-3 months, but it was definitely not right at release. And some games have done that, but First Light was not one such a game. Because I know, because even I first got it, and my continually existing North American copy of the game is a PS Plus game. Because I'd been like short of cash or something. It's like, oh, it's been 2-3 months or whatever since that game came out. I really want to get it, and then I heard it was going to be PS Plus. It's like, okay, not going to spend any money. Yeah, now that I think of it, it is 3 months, because that game came out October 2014, and it was PS Plus January 2015.
Being back at the university has surfaced many memories, Hugh. I remember taking you to lectures. You would crawl to the front of the hall when I wasn't paying attention. Dr. Gray would look down from his lectern, and all his seriousness and authority would wash away. He would pick you up, walk over...
It was on PS Plus the same month as another game I love to play that I got for quote-unquote free on PS Plus, Binding of Isaac.
It exists inside of us. I buried it. I buried the love that I had for my own ends. I hope after all this, you will see my mistakes for what they are. Yours lovingly, Mom.
What, Isaac? Yeah, I adore Isaac. It's like one of my favorite games to play to just pass the time. I'm so... Oh, I skipped a step. I skipped a step. I was just saying, I'm so unoptimized with this room, and then I skipped a step. That's a late split, so that was really kind of a zero split. You know, I think I kind of stumbled onto a better way of doing this room last time, letting this go through the conveyor belt a little bit. Oh, that's bad though. That's bad. But I can't save it. Fuck. Oh, that's bad, but not irretrievably bad. There we go. I'm already gonna mess this shit up, and I already did mess it up because this isn't all the way in the thing. I hate this room so much. I like the solution, it's a cool creative solution, but I fucking hate this room. That wasn't too bad. That would be super hype, Faxelton. I would watch you speedrun. Speedrunning is so great. I know people tend to think of speedrunning and, oh, toxic communities and this and that, and yes, that sadly is part of it, but that's not all there is to it, not even close. Okay, that sucks. There we go. It was second try in the last run too, so that's why it's a time save. Hello? Hello, game. Yeah, getting that first try one of these days is gonna be pretty good. Dumbfounded? Really? That's quite humbling bit of praise, I must say. You should watch my casual playthrough of this game. It's on YouTube. It was like 8 hours long, so that might not be fast enough here. Look. Oh, sure. Okay, I screwed this up. Damn it. Yeah, having that last block still be there was bad. Like, really bad. I mean, there's no RNG in this game, so you can kind of compare a first playthrough to an optimized speedrun to see, you know, what the major difference between the two is time-wise. Go through the door. And look at that time save for the final ass segment. No. Come on. What the hell? I was looking at the wrong color. Gosh darn it. This room took me so long to solve in my first playthrough. Like, this room alone probably took me an hour. Pop-Up, thank you for the host. Welcome to anyone joining from Pop-Up's channel. Okay. Here's where we redeem ourselves. Because it's like, why the hell are we even making this block red? It's so we can make it disappear and have this laser open the door to the key at the very top. Yeah, don't want to be pulling here. I want to be pushing. Come on. There we go. Sure, okay. I'm glad I didn't rush into that. That was very monk-ass. A few definite boo-boos there. Monk-ass for best emote 2K17. Yeah, it's a sweating, wide-eyed Pepe Frog. Oh, shit. Yeah, how about we have the Thwomp CS? The GDQ run was pretty mediocre, but it came in under estimate, and I'm happy about that. And I was so happy for the experience, too. Yeah, Monk-ass is a popular emote. It's been put on both FFC and BTTV. Would you fall, please? Jeepers. Why did that take so long? Not fast enough. I knew it as soon as it happened. But I had to go for it. That's alright. One death, we should probably still be okay, although it's probably not a 55 now. I mean, it's definitely not a 55 now. If I die again, we're cooked. That helps! Getting up there that fast. There we go. Almost lost it again there.
Dearest Hugh, it has been too long. You have grown so much. Your mother, I tried to warn her. I thought that exiling her from the university would protect her, would protect you. She did not understand that some people choose not to see. I never stole the ring from her, Hugh. I tried to destroy it.
Oh, this wasn't even on 55
Before it
pace.
destroyed her.
I don't think.
I now know she had it under control. She
This
knew
might not be a PB.
my intervention shattered the ring, altering your mother's very fabric. My only reprieve is that you were able to follow in her footsteps.
Hey, Samurai Blue.
Experience her work firsthand. We do not see things as
Is this a
they
PB? I'm not quite sure.
Instead, we see them as we are. Your mother, she has been waiting for you.
I died once in the final puzzle room, so
Thrilled to see how far you've come.
it's gonna expend most of that possible time save. I already had one PB earlier tonight, but I lost a minute and a half in the final, 4 segments, so that's why I'm still doing runs. I wish you could mash through this dialogue, but you can't. gonna be another teeny tiny PB. It's not even a 56, though.
P.S. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can choose how you see it. Now you can see true colour. You must decide if it is for better or worse. I hope
God
after
damn
all
it.
this, it is for the better.